All right, hockey fans, we got a district playoff matchup tonight. West St. Paul Warriors versus Rosemount Irish.
Your goalie, number 27, Carter Carroll. Defense, number 88, George Campbell. Defense, number 6, Matt Scott. Left wing, number 14, Charlie Smith. Right wing, number 3, Joey Marceau. And center.
Yeah, baby.
How you doing? Now, you're starting goalie number 19, Hudson Holy.
Let's go, honey.
Defense, number 8, Brennan Ekman.
Let's go, B-Dot.
Defense, number 63, Luke McFarland.
Here we go, Luke.
Left wing, number 9, Landon Pilger.
There we go, Pilger.
Right wing, number 22, Asher McKenzie.
Yeah, double deuce.
And center, number 77, Colton Ross.
Yeah, Coco.
Good luck to both teams. Let's play hockey.
All right, you heard it here. Starting lineups are in. West St. Paul crossing the Irish blue line early here. Working in the corner, Eklund on his man, ties him up. Groff comes over, up the wall to Pilger. Now Pilger loses the puck. West St. Paul right in the middle, shot deflected by McFarland over the net. Centering pass knocked away by Moldy. Now Groff brings it around to Pilger. Pilger throws it up looking for McKenzie. A little long for him, but he's pressuring. McKenzie picks up a loose puck. McKenzie, nice pass. Just missed Bjorklund there. Now it's Grunwald in the corner with the puck. Back to D, here's Rath. Rath lines it up. Deflected wide. Now it come back to Rath again. Rath shoots one right on. Rebound. Just wide. Here's Alechko. Puts it back in D to Splinter. Splinter. Shot on net, just missing. It's gonna go all the way down. Moldy steers it to the side. Rath will pick it up in the corner. Rath off the boards to Alechko. Hops a stick to Grunwald. He loses it. Now West St. Paul right back. Coming at the Irish. Knocked away by Splinter. Now Grunwald up to Alechko. Alechko stop. Nice pass back to Grunwald. Irish will go for a change. Luke's puck comes back to Eklund. Eklund takes a look. Nice pass there, rink wide to Kaplan. Kaplan will throw it in. Broders on the forecheck. Good job by Broders. And now Kaplan, centering pass. Right in front, just missed Hild's stick. Here come the Warriors back at the Irish. So 1-on-3 though. Kaplan ties him up nicely. Warriors still with the puck though. Shot coming right on. Right off Eklund's midsection. And then drops right down in front of Moldy, who covers up. Big crowd here tonight. A lot of fans in attendance. We're gonna give a shout out to teammate Rhett Slipka, who's not here with us tonight. Hopefully for the next one, Rhett. Now Hild on the boards, banks it off. Couldn't quite get it out. Here's Eklund. He misfires on it, up to McFarland. McFarland up to Hild. McFarland pinches. Warriors will throw it in. Warriors go back to the D now. They'll throw it back in the corner. Here's Eklund on the puck. Eklund takes a look, rings it around. No one there. Now Graf gets it. He'll just clear the zone with the puck. Warriors reset. And they're coming right back in with speed across the line. Deflected shot. Moldy right there, though. Cat-like reflexes by Hudson Moldy. Early big save there. Now Splinter back behind the net. Splinter with speed. Around one man. Splinter banks it off the wall up to Pilger. Pilger will throw it in. McKenzie now in the corner. He overskates it. Now Pilger picks it up. Now it's back to McKenzie. McKenzie behind the net. In his office. Behind the net. Over to Pilger. Pilger centering pass just off Graf. Now Splinter falls at the blue line. Oh no! Swinging at the puck. It's a 3-1. 3-on-1 for the Warriors. Coming right in, but Rath is there to save the day. Great play by Rath. Breaks up the play. Boy, that was almost a catastrophe. Now Irish right back on. It's 2-on-1. Here comes Pilger. Pilger fakes the shot. Too far ahead for McKenzie. Now McKenzie centering for Pilger. Puck knocked away. Now it's Bjorklund behind the net. Bjorklund with the puck. Throws it around. McKenzie couldn't quite get to it. Out it comes to Rath. Now Rath at the blue line to Bjorklund. He spins around, throws it for McKenzie. They couldn't connect. Now intercepted by, who's that? It's Grunwald. Shot in the goal! It's Grunwald! Yabba dabba doo! Irish up 1-0. Grunwald with a lethal shot. Fast and low in that far corner. Grunwald puts us on the board. All right, play continues. Warriors coming back in the Irish zone. Shot right into the glove of Moldy. Face off in the Irish zone. Shot coming right in, deflected, laying there in the crease. Eklund throws it wide. Now Grunwald tries to get it out. Can't. Warriors bearing down on the net. Saved by Moldy. Didn't know where it is. Covers right up though. Moldy's locked in. Good save there. Irish will change up the lines. Now it's Broders out there with Hild and Kaplan. Eklund on D. Eklund throws it all the way around to Kaplan. Good play there. Kaplan, nice pass up to Hild. Can't quite get it, but here comes Broders with the puck. Broders kind of throws it around his man into the corner. Hard collision there. Puck behind West St. Paul net. McFarland, nice job there holding the blue line. He'll throw it back in. West St. Paul just jumps it out. Kaplan will pick it up. Kaplan back to Splinter. Splinter up to Broders. Broders dumps it in. Irish going for a change. Now it's McKenzie. McKenzie wheels around, loses the puck. Warriors pick it up. Good D by the Irish. Here comes Pilger. Nice little spin move there. Landed Pilger. He's looking far corner, just wide of the net. McKenzie picks up the loose puck in the corner. McKenzie centering. Knocked away by the Warrior D. Now Pilger knocks that puck away. West St. Paul regains possession. They'll break it out. Here come the Warriors. Irish have men back. Shot coming in. Nice play there by Rath. Blocked that shot. Now it's McKenzie. Warriors played that nicely. They'll get it out. Centering pass there. Misfiring. Splinter on D now. Back there to get it. Asher's nice pass right on the tape of Pilger. Pilger loses it. Irish go for a change. They get back in time though. That looked offsides, and it is. Oh boy. Off the post, but it was offside. We got Bjorklund, Grunwald, and Let's Go out there. Eklund, nice play on D there. Spins away from pressure. Up to Grunwald. Now Grunwald up to Let's Go. Here's a Let's Go breaking in. Oh, just lost at the last moment there. Good forecheck though. Here's Grunwald. Pass over to Bjorklund. Bjorklund's shot was blocked. Warriors coming back. Grunwald, Eklund chasing. Saved by Mahovold. Another rebound. Mahovold, another save. Mahovold out of nowhere came in to change for Moldy. It's halfway through the first. Made two great first saves. Now Let's Go on the puck. He's bumped off. But Bjorklund's there. He'll throw it on net. Sticked away. Irish will switch up the lines. Here come the Warriors. Good job by Hild, knocking his man off the puck. Centering pass, Warriors shot right on. Glove down by Mahovold. Another centering pass right in the skates of Rath. Backhanded out nicely by Bjorklund. And here comes Hild. Here comes Hild. They try to knock him off the puck. And they do it the last second, but Kaplan comes in, steals it. Now Hild will throw one towards the net. West St. Paul trying to break it out. Stolen puck there by Broders. Here comes Broders. He's going to let it go all the way to the far side. Broders gets his own pass. Throw it towards the net. It's blocked. Now it's off the back of his head. Goes back to Kaplan behind the net. Kaplan surveying. Kaplan looking. Back to Rath. Rath up the shin pad. There's a break. Mahovold comes out. Now he's back in. Rath goes down. St. Paul right in. Saved by Mahovold. Dangerous play there. So Mahovold getting tested early and often in the period here. Irish still up 1-0. Now Groff on the faceoff. St. Paul will win it. Just wide with that shot. Now Warriors behind the net. Centering pass is right in front. Mahovold covers up again. Pilger, McKenzie, Groff out there. Eklund, McFarland on D. One of the face-off there right forward, and it's McKenzie with speed. Look at McKenzie go, centering pass just a little too far in front of Pilger. But Pilger gets the puck anyways, he's behind the net. Pilger to McKenzie. McKenzie looking for Pilger. Now Eklund steps up, throws one towards the net. Puck's laying there. Now Groff over to get it. Groff in the corner. Kind of a scrum on the corner. Puck comes out. Here come the Warriors. Taking on Eklund. Eklund steers him to the side. Shot wide to the net. Now Grunwald will throw it up to Groff. Groff bumped down, takes his man down. And the Warriors with speed in Irish zone. Eklund good D there. Shot right in though by West St. Paul. Lahovold out at the top of his crease. And slides over to make that save. West St. Paul wins the faceoff. It's Rath behind the net. Stops. Tried to get up the board, but Grunwald just missed hit. Shot, ooh, just wide of the net. That was dangerous. Now Splinter battling, wins the battle. Gets taken down, that'll be a penalty. Looked like a hook. Irish gonna go to the power play. Let's Go brought it out, lost it. And that'll be a whistle. So Irish to the power play. Bjorklund wins it. Back to Splinter. Shot. Ooh, that was headed for top corner. Glove down nicely by the Warrior keeper. Bjorklund with Grunwald and a Let's Go out there. Rath and Splinter on D. Puck comes out to Splinter. He shoots one right on, wide of the net. Now it's Grunwald. He'll throw it around. Splinter's going to come up from his D. Throws it towards the net. Didn't quite make it. Now Let's Go in the corner. Let's Go. Good feed there. Splinter, another shot at it. Just wide of the net. West St. Paul banks it off the boards and clears the zone. Rath better hurry. It could be a 2-on-1. Good play there by Colt. Gets there in time. He'll get it right up the boards. 15 seconds to go in this one. Rink wide pass to Grunwald. Off his skates into the corner. But it comes to a Let's Go. Let's Go. Feeds McFarland. McFarland lets it go. Boom, shot wide of the net. Less than 5 seconds to go in the period. That'll do it for one. Ready to fire up for period 2. Shots on goal in the first period have West St. Paul with 13 and Irish with just 5. West St. Paul back to full strength. We got Hild, Broders, Kaplan out there to start. West St. Paul, quick turnover. Moldy back in net to start the second. Pass up there by McFarland, just missing. It'll be an ice. Same line out there for the Irish. Broders to the dot. West St. Paul with a face-off win. Back to the D it goes. Hild is there to disrupt it though. Now shot coming in. Kick save, Moldy! And then a rebound, and it goes in. So 30 seconds into the second. Warriors tied up. Initial kick save by Moldy. Great save. Rebound. West St. Paul player left wide open, and they put it away. Irish change up the lines. Now it's Groff with Pilger and McKenzie. Splitter and Rath on D. Here's McKenzie with a chance. Breaking wide in. Shot just wide of the net. Pilger picks up the rebound. Pilger in the corner. Behind the net. Pilger. Centering pass. Comes all the way out to Rath. Shot blocked. Now Spinner throws it towards the net. Pilger behind the net. He's tied up. West St. Paul break it out. They've got a 3-on-2. Good play there by McKenzie. Oh, he got high, almost a high stick. He lost the puck at the last second. Stick went flying. Here's Pilger. He'll pick up the puck. Shot right on. Rebound. And held on to. I thought there might have been laying there for Groff, but held on to. Now Bjorklund at the dot. Wins the face-off. Back to McFarland. It's in his skates. Where is it? McFarland holds his own, though. West St. Paul right in front of the net. Boy, dangerous play there, but they do get it out. Rink wide pass there. Good play by Grunwald to knock it away. Now Eklund behind the net. Kicks it ahead. He's tied up. Let's go, just missing on that one, walking right in. Oh, couldn't tell if it was deflected or knocked wide by Moldy. It's behind the net, West St. Paul with possession. Now Eklund ties his man up. Oh, they're gonna call him for a penalty. Unfortunate call there. West St. Paul still with the puck. Tried to bat it out of the air. Puck still laying there in front of the net. Where's Moldy? Still there. And they score! The refs let the play go on. I thought the Irish had touched it at least once down there. They should have blown the whistle. I don't know. I would think bench boss Pilger wants an explanation. I don't know. I thought the Irish would have touched it, would have been a whistle. No whistle. Whistle was swallowed. The Irish are down by 1. Now it's McFarland up the boards. Offside on the Irish. Irish will throw it in the zone. It's tipped, so it won't be an ice. Broders throws one on from the sidewall, held on to. Broders out there with Kaplan and Hild. Spinner and Rath on D. Irish win the face-off. But West St. Paul grab possession and throw it out. Now it's Rath dumping it in. comes Kaplan. Kaplan in the corner, centering pass. Comes out to the stick of Splinter. Shot goes wide of the net. Now Hill ties up his man. Loses his stick. Broders will keep it in. Splinter's gonna pinch. Keeps it in the zone. Centers it, nobody there. Ratha coming over to keep it in. Now Broders battling behind the net. Broders gets knocked down. West St. Paul coming out with it. West St. Paul with a 3-on-2. Hill back checking though. Now Irish have numbers. West St. Paul throws at the net, intercepted by Rath. Throws it to the blue line. West St. Paul intercepts. West St. Paul shot coming in. Glove save, Moldy. Irish still looking for their first shot of the second period. It's 4 minutes in, don't have a shot yet. Now Groff out there with McKenzie. And McFarland and Pilger and Eklund. Eklund doing battle there, gets to the blue line, can't get it out. Comes over to McFarland. He'll take his space. Here comes McFarland. McFarland into the corner. McFarland behind the net. Backhand centering pass, knocked away. Now Eklund holds the blue, throws it back in. West St. Paul will backhand it out. Eklund gets back though, ties his man up. Groff comes over, gives it to McFarland. McFarland, pass intercepted. Thrown back in by the Warriors. McFarland behind his net. Gets it up to McKenzie. McKenzie loses it off his stick. Now Pilger with a puck. Goes rink wide. Eklund will grab that one. Knocked away by West St. Paul. Pilger picks up the loose puck. Pilger with a head of steam. Here he comes. Landed Pilger shot just over the Warriors' net. McKenzie gets the rebound in the corner. McKenzie centering pass. Pilger was crashing the net. Warriors to get it out. And Groff grabs the loose puck around his net to McKenzie. Too much for McKenzie, and Warriors have it. Throw it forward. It's back and forth. Irish now with the possession in the neutral zone. And here's Pilger. Pilger at the end of his shift. He'll throw it in and go for a change. Warriors all the way around. Hops over Splinter's stick. No ice. So Bjorklund will give chase in the corner. Bjorklund trips behind the net, gives it off to Rath. Rath up to Aletschko. Warriors dump it in. It comes back to Bjorklund. Bjorklund off Aletschko's stick into the zone. Now Aletschko working hard behind the net. Nice play. Kicks it ahead to Grunwald. Grunwald on his backhand. Grunwald circling around to his forehand, shoots it, and he scores! It's Grunwald for another! Ties it up for the Irish! Get your popcorn ready! Grunwald came to play tonight! Two in the second. Irish back in the zone. Grunwald just got taken down hard along the wall there. Now it's Eklund. Off the wall, actually hit the ref. Comes right to West St. Paul. They'll break it out to 3-on-2. Here come the Warriors. Good play there by Eklund. Breaks up the play, but the Warriors get it right back. Shot coming in. Now Mahovold in net over his head. Let's go along the wall. Let's go's got it. He's got Grunwald waiting. Let's go. Good play there. Almost stealing the puck. West St. Paul back in the Irish zone. Centering pass just wide of a Warrior forward there, right in front of the net. McFarland, good play there, breaking it up. Now Bjorklund takes his man down. No call. West St. Paul in the neutral zone here. Go dump it in right to Eklund. Eklund takes a look, banks it off the wall. It's going to go all the way down though for an ice.
Go, boys, you got it.
Broders at the dot with Hild and Kaplan. Warriors win the faceoff. Kaplan intercepts that centering pass. Now the puck behind the Irish net. Broders gets it. Oh, centering pass right to the Warrior forward. Blasted wide of the Irish net. Splinter with a head of steam. Here comes Splinter bearing down. Splinter shoots. He scores! It's Splinter! The mutant ninja turtle assassin! Look at him go! Putting the Irish up 3-2. Splinter turning defense to offense. Great play there.
Scoring for the Irish, number 8, Jack Luther.
Puck in the West St. Paul zone. Knocked aside by Hild. Broders takes a check. Now Kaplan comes up. Puck goes back to D. It's Splinter. Hops a stick. Oh no! Heading down, one on shot and a goal. No! Boy, turn of events there. All I could say was, oh no. Puck hops, Splinter stick. Forward went in. Far post. Put it right in. We got a tie game late in the second. Back and forth we go. Now McFarland. Up to McKenzie. McKenzie around one man. What a move. Maybe one too many shakes here for McKenzie. Here comes the Warriors. Eklund eyeing his man up. Good defensive play there by Groff. Stolen right away though. Centering pass to kicks in. Mahovold, another save Mahovold. Mahovold comes up big with two right there. Now shot, glove save Mahovold. Flurry of saves there for Maddox. Now Groff to take the face-off. Warriors to win another one. Right to Mahovold. Boy, Warriors winning a lot of face-offs tonight. Way too many. Groff to take the face-off again. Warriors win it, but it's intercepted by McKenzie. McKenzie looks to pass. It's to Pilger. Pilger's tripped up. No call. Not surprised. Now it's Eklund off the boards. Puck in the neutral zone, bouncing around. West St. Paul has it into the Irish zone. Eklund will chase his man into the corner. Intercepted nicely by Groff. Groff up the wall, looking for McKenzie. No. Pilger comes in, picks it up. Pilger throws it up the sidewall. That's intercepted. West St. Paul player takes the seat at the top of the circle. West St. Paul throw it on. Knocked away by Mahoven. Centering pass, it's right there. Nicely done by McFarland. He had his man tied up in front of the net. Now McFarland behind the net. Throws it around. Clears the zone. Hit Pilger looking. Oh, Pilger was sniffing on the doorstep of that one. Now McKenzie will throw it out. Irish looking to change. Minutes to go in the second. McFarland comes up, loses his stick. Juicy rebound. Shot was blocked by Eklund. Now right in front of the net, Eklund ties up his man. Bjorklund comes over to get the loose puck. It's Grunwald and Aletsko going 2-on-2. Grunwald in the corner. Grunwald was hooked, taken down. Irish gonna go on the power play. Grunwald having himself quite a game here. Draws a penalty. Irish to the power play. It'll be Aletsko, Grunwald, Bjorklund out there. Rath and Splinter on D. Irish win the faceoff. It comes back to Rath. Rath to Grunwald. Grunwald centering pass picked off. And it's a one-on-one. Rath, another great defensive play by Rath. He's been all over the place tonight. Gets to Bjorklund. Bjorklund to Aletsko. Aletsko lets him go. Wide of the net. Warriors grab it. Throw it out of the zone. Splinter throws it back in offside. Irish in the zone. Deep. Bjorklund wins the faceoff over to Splinter. Around it goes. Nice breakout there. Grunwald through his legs up to Aletsko. Aletsko. Slapper. Knocked down by the leg of the Warrior goalie. That'll do it for period 2. All knotted up at threes. All right, Moldy to start net for the third. Irish power play for 20 more seconds. Bench boss Troy Pilger has Bjorklund centering Aletsko and Grunwald. Eklund, McFarland on D. Grunwald picks up the pass. Here comes Grunwald right in. Oh, just a little too much on his move there to the wide, but he hangs on. West St. Paul will pick it off. McFarland's there to make a play. Now Warriors coming right in. Warriors with a chance. Knocked away by Eklund at the last second. Shot never got in. Here's a shot just to the side of the net. Moldy will hold on. the Warriors at full strength. Broders takes the face-off and wins it. Broders all the way back around the net. Wesley Paul centers, but Hild picks off the pass. Hild just clear the zone. Warriors cross Irish blue line. Hild knocks the man off the puck. Now Warriors in possession again in the Irish zone. Hild delivers a elbow at the blue line here. Kaplan along the side wall. Broders over there to help. Puck squirts out. Here's Hild. Backhands it over towards Broders. Broders takes one off the leg. West St. Paul throw it out with speed. Here they come. It's a 2-on-1. Come the Warriors. Eklund is back. Eklund got a stick there. Not sure. I don't think it even got to the net. Good D by Eklund. Now Broders picks up a loose puck, but a penalty on the Irish. I think McFarland got one there, maybe a hook. What are they going to get? Well, they got Kaplan in the corner for a trip. Maybe I'm the blind man here, so it's Kaplan for a trip. Power play for the Warriors. Moldy knocked that one away. Splinter doing battle in the corner with McKenzie. Now McKenzie loses his stick. Warriors try to center it. Knocked down by Splinter. Warriors steal the puck, centering pass. Shot coming from the D, blocked. Nicely by McKenzie. He lost his stick again. Get some sticky tape on that, on those gloves. Centering pass. Oh boy. There's a man wide open right in front of the net. Now another centering pass for West St. Paul. Shot coming in. Wide to Moldy. Here's Pilger with the puck. Stop and go. Nice play by Pilger. He's tricky. Pilger throws one wide. Bounces into the corner for a racing Asher McKenzie. He's got 5 men to beat. McKenzie out. He scores! McKenzie shows off the Irish emblem and puts it away. Irish up 4-3. What a play by McKenzie. Literally, Pilger moving the corner, throws it up the ice. McKenzie chases. He was literally 1-on-5. Swings around the side of the net, banks it. Top corner. What a goal. And it might have even been shorthanded. I think it was shorthanded goal. Unbelievable. Great play. We got a barn burner here, folks. It's been back and forth all game long. But Grunwald in the corner, tried to center it. From the D, McFarland pinches, shot blocked. Now Warriors with it, trying to get it out. No, they can't. Irish hold the zone. Now they do throw it out. Coming all the way down. Moldy throws it aside. Here's Eklund. Eklund off the boards, up to Let's Go. Let's Go can't hang on. Warriors with possession in the Irish zone. They throw it wide of the net. McFarland with a slapper round to Grunwald. Nice play there by Grunwald to hold on and get it out. He gets it up to Let's Go. Here's a Let's Go with a nice move. Let's Go break it in. Let's Go shot. Save right in. Rebound cleared. Now Splinter with the puck. It's into skates. Now it's on his stick. Splinter goes up to Let's Go. It's picked off. Now it's back to Splinter again. Splinter, guess who it goes to? Let's Go. Let's Go. Beats his man into the corner, but he's tied up. Loses the puck. And the Warriors coming back. Broken up play there nicely by Grunwald. Now Grunwald picks up the loose puck. He gets it over to Kaplan. Kaplan tries to beat his man. Kaplan still with the puck. He's 1-on-3 though, needs some help. Strong forecheck there coming in by Hild. knocks his man off the puck. Irish with possession. Nice little move there by Rath. He's in the corner. Now Rath with the puck in the corner, surveying. Rath still got it. Now off his stick. Warriors throw it around. It's going to come to Splinter. Splinter back goes behind the net. Here comes Hild. Hild chases it, puts it back to D. Here's Rath. Going to let one fly right off the buttocks of number 12 on the Warriors. Wide of the net it goes. Now it's stuck behind the net with about a bunch of Warriors and 2 Irish players. Puck squirts out. It's Broders with it. Back to D. He goes to Rath. Rath lets him go. Shot through everyone wide of the net. Now Splinter throws it towards the net. Now here comes Rath with a. What's he going to do? Oh, one man in the corner. Rath is tricky. Tries to center the pass. Knocked away. Now Hild comes up from the D. He'll pinch and hold it. Warriors finally get it out. Good pressure there by the Irish. And puck was just iced to relieve pressure for the Warriors. So it'll come all the way back down. Halfway through this one, Moldy comes out. And Behovold in net for the Irish for the remainder. Groff wins the faceoff to Pilger. Pilger back to McFarland. But it hops his stick and over the blue line, and it's offside. So we got Groff out there centering Pilger and McKenzie, Eklund and McFarland on D. Warriors get possession. They are heading towards the net. Eklund will break up the play. He gets it to McKenzie. Now McKenzie around one man into the corner. McKenzie's been all over the place. Loses that one. Warriors will get it in their own quarter. Fanned attempt to clear though. McKenzie's got it again. Now he loses it. Comes to Eklund's stick. Eklund's gonna dump it in. Warriors come out with it. Now Eklund will pinch up, throws it off the boards to McKenzie. McKenzie, wrong man. Tried to center it. Now he does, right through the legs of Groff. Warriors try to clear the zone, they do, but Grunwald with a loose puck shot and held on to. All right, just over 5 minutes to go. We got Bjorklund centering Grunwald and Let's Go. Rath and Splinter out there on D. Warriors throw it all the way out to Rath's stick. Rath will get it up to Bjorklund. Bjorklund throws it in. Irish are giving chase. Now they kind of back off. Warriors coming out with speed across the line. Oh, this guy wants to go all the way. Let's Go breaks it up though. Now Splinter with the puck. Splinter. Intercepted pass there. Shot right in. Blocker save. Behovold. Let's Go grab it. Throw it out to neutral ice. Now Let's Go get the puck. Gets it in the zone. Now he'll lose it. And here comes West St. Paul. Oh, that's a trip on Bjorklund right in front of the rough. Unfortunate. So Warriors to the power play. Broders, Kaplan, Eklund, McFarland. Nope, no coaches. Can't quite make up his mind. It's Grunwald to Let's Go. McFarland and Eklund out there. West St. Paul with the win. It comes back to the D. Shot coming on, deflected. Puck's landing in the crease. Mahovold stands his ground. Shot, second shot wide of the net. Now West St. Paul bearing right down. Knocked away by Mahovold. McFarland in the corner. Puck out front. Let's go throw it wide. Now shot coming right in, wide of the net. Eklund's got his man tied up. Eklund's got it, clears the zone. And that'll be an ice. Nonetheless, Irish get to switch forwards, or looks like they'll change everybody up. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third. Irish up 4-3. Now it's Broders at the dot. He's out there with Kaplan. Warriors win the faceoff. Broders backhands. Oh, he had Kaplan breaking. Broders, good individual play there. Knocks it out. Great play there by Broders. All the way down. Looked like it was tipped off another player, but the refs called an ice. Ten seconds to go in the penalty. Irish back at full strength and breaking is Hild. Here comes Hild. Got pinned up at the last second. Shot went on. Not enough though. Steered wide. Now Broders has it on a stick. Broders is going to let one go. Ooh, off the side of the net. Warriors will break it out. Nice back check by Hild though. Break up the play. And create an offside. Now it's Groff out there with Pilger and McKenzie, Eklund, and McFarland on D. Under 3 to go. Warriors with possession off the faceoff. Good job by McKenzie and Pilger though, pestering the Warrior players, and the Warriors have the netminder pulled. So 6-on-5 out there for West St. Paul. Here they come. Eklund's back on D. Good poke check by Eklund. He'll throw it out of the zone. Good poke check by Eklund. Throws it out. No ice. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. Warriors get it down. It comes to Eklund's stick again. He'll bank it off the wall to McKenzie. McKenzie and Eklund doing battle. Puck comes squirting out. Oh boy. McFarland just came up to and knocked that puck away. Still in the Irish zone though. Eklund watching his man in the corner. Centering pass. McKenzie's there. Can't get it out. Now it's on Pilger's stick. He does get it out. Good play there by Pilger. Still got an open net down here. Puck's thrown down by, I'm not sure if it was Groff or McKenzie, but it's an ice. Minute 19 to go. So we got Lechko and Grunwald out there. Centering that line is Bjorklund. Splitter and Rath on D. Puck's along the sidewall. Throwing it down is Splinter for an ice.
Let's go, guys. Here we go. We need one more.
Bjorklund to take the face-off again. Warriors in possession, but a good play there by Alechko to get it out. Grunwald eyeing the net. His shot was blocked. And then offside on the Irish. So face-off just outside of the zone of the Warriors. We got Bjorklund out there, Grunwald, Alechko. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Oh no. Penalty on the Irish. Bjorklund, a little too much stick on that one. So Bjorklund will sit for a minute. Power play, it's going to be a 6-on-4 then. 4 to 3 seconds left. Shot right on, save, rebound, it's in. They're all tied up. Here's Pilger. Pilger into the corner. Around the net. Pilger back to the D. It comes to McFarland. Shot blocked. McKenzie in the corner to get it. Pilger holds his own. Pilger centers it to Groff stick. He scores! He scores! Coco Groff! I'm going Coco for Coco Puffs! I'm going Coco for Coco Puffs! It's Groff, which looks to be the game winner! Holy cow! Here comes West St. Paul! Back in! Off the crossbar! And that'll do it! Oh my, what a game! Oh man! I think I just aged another 10 years. Oh boy. 5-4 Irish. Coco Groff with the game winner. With 6 seconds to go. And then right back at the Irish, West St. Paul doinks one off the post, off the crossbar with 2 seconds left. Dang, I'm sweating and I don't know. Oh, it was a fun game. Irish come out on top. What a game. See you in a couple days or tomorrow.